Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brian Kelly reporting to you from my home office here in Garner, North Carolina. Hey, I have to ask you a quick question. It's for mainly the guys, but may have happened to you girls as well. But like when you were in middle school or junior high or high school, like you liked the girl, you really liked the girl, and um, you were like afraid to speak to her, or you were afraid to ask her for a phone number, or you just were just, you never experienced that before, and you thought she was really pretty, or for girls, you thought a guy was really handsome, but you were too afraid to speak to him, right? And then one day, one of two things happened. You either mustered up enough courage to go and speak to that person, or maybe inadvertently they bump into you and they start talking to you, and you're like, oh wow, you're like in amazement. But one thing you realized was that it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. You broke the ice and you began to talk to this particular person, whether it be a girl or a guy, and you realize that, you know what, they're human just like you are. They're no better, they're no worse, they're just like you are. And all the time that you were very hesitant in doing that, you were kind of like wasting time. You thought back to yourself, you know what? It's not that hard. It's not that hard at all. And another example, me personally, I remember when I was working in a large corporation. When I first started working there, a guy who had been there for a long, long time, he said, "Now, Brian, when you have to take the system down and bring it back up, it's really, really hard to do." And so for years, I was so afraid of doing that, because I didn't know what I was gonna. I'd never experienced before. I didn't know what I was gonna do, how to do it. And one day, I got a call saying the system is in bad trouble. The computer system is in bad, bad trouble, and we need to bring that system down. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But I had my notes, right? And I put my notes into action, into play, and guess what? I did it. I did it, and it was not that hard. And all those years that I thought to myself, you know what? Here I was afraid of something that I'm not even, it wasn't even a big deal. And from that point forward, I never let anything like that bother me. I never let that thing intimidate me. And the same thing with a woman or a guy that you want to speak to or you're afraid of. Okay, it's not as bad as you put in your mind that it is. So you're probably saying to yourself, what does that have to do with anything with Top Secret Wealth Plan? Well, it does. Um, I think, well, I not think, I know last week I made a video about basketball and being good and being great. I mentioned you have the greats like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and those guys. They're better than most of the players out there because they're Hall of Famers. And the reason why is because they do extra. They do not a lot extra, but a little extra, okay? A little extra. And because of them doing a little extra, they are rewarded dramatically. They make more money, they get more notoriety, and they get to the Hall of Fame. Okay, and what I equate that to is with Top Secret is you can be good and make some really good money by just mailing out postcards, placing ads and that sort of thing. Okay, but but if you want to be great in this program or any, not just this program, but any type of opportunity, you've got to go a little bit above and beyond the call of duty. You've got to do a little bit more than what's expected of you, okay? And again, this may be, get back to my first story, this may be a little intimidating for you because you've never done it before. You've never done it before, okay? But what I'm suggesting here, not necessary, but if you want to be great, you want to make a lot more money than you would if you just mail out postcards, what I'm suggesting you to do is to start giving these people a call. These are people here. I have a list of people, or actually a mailing list company that will offer you very good leads where you can call them. Now, when you call these people, I have a script, a very good professional script that you can read like verbatim. Okay, it's not pushy, it's not hard. All you're doing is just reading and then letting them make a decision. Now you're probably saying to yourself, now, Oh no, I can never do that. I can never do that. Oh, I can never do that. Well, like I said before, if once you start doing it, set a goal saying I want to do 15 minutes of calls a day. You'll realize that when you call people and you speak to people, these people are very nice and they'll thank you for giving them a call. Most of them will. And you're offering them something that they need because, we all need to make more money. And by you doing that, you are number one, you're not spending a whole lot of money on postage, mailing out postcards, but you're contacting people directly, okay? And all you're doing is, sharing some information with them and saying, hey, if you would like, with your permission, I would love to send you a video that shows you exactly what this is all about. You don't have to explain anything. Just say, I'll send you a video. You can text it to them or you can email it to them. Either one you want to do. No, it's not a problem. Most people will say, yeah, sure. So you just email it to me and say, look, okay, after you watch the video, if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, you can give me a call and give Brian a call, me the owner, right? And then tell him to make sure to use your PIN number. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And I'm telling you guys, by you doing that, something as simple as that, you'll make a ton of sales. And the thing about it is, which is good, it's instant. You're not having to, put a label on a postcard and mail it because that takes some time. It takes a week or so to do. And there's some. Let's face it. Sometimes people don't always look at postcards or your flyers and that sort of thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But you know, and again, you don't have to make a lot of sales to make a lot of money because you're getting paid basically 140 bucks for a pop, which is pretty good for practically doing nothing. But this thing here is you simply call them if they're not home. Just leave them a voicemail. Just leave that information. Tell them. Just give them the website and say, hey, if you're interested, just go here and take a look. Now, this website here, as you can see in step one, what I want you to do is follow this exactly. Go to that website right there. You click on. You just follow step one, step two, step three. Okay. Now these leads are really good leads. They're highly qualified. They've had a telemarketer to call these people personally and qualify them to see what they're looking for, how much money they have to spend, when they can call, that sort of thing. So when you call these people, they're kind of waiting for your call. I mean, they literally are. So they're going to be very receptive to what you have to offer. And the great thing is, I've got a good program here, guys. Top Secret is a very good program because you make one sale and you've basically gotten your investment back of 150. Okay, you make a couple of sales, you're in the money. So don't be afraid, don't be intimidated. What I like to do is send you, if you're in this program already, then I like to send you this information, and we can go from there. But anyway, that's all I have to say. If you have any more questions, you can give me a call and let me know what you're doing here, what you want to do here. We'll go from there. And of course, my website is topsecretwealthplan.com. PIN number BDK1970. This is something that you might want to do. Consider it. Give me a call. Talk to you later. Bye.